This
Wait, I didn't record. So, I'm sharing these resume samples. These are not having some designs, but only you can say these are word formats, and you can edit them accordingly with the Canva. Canva I have shown in the last class only. Whole video I have like recorded for that. So you can edit it there. Now, here, like, you can give your, like, here he is written a highly organized and detailed professional with 11 plus years of experience. You can give your detail over here. Then having 3 plus experience in build and release engineer, or you can say DevOps, using
4+ can be put in my case because 14 years, no? It should be fine.
you can put any number, whatever you are having currently. Strong experience, automated build platform, continuous integration using. Now here it is written DevOps architecture, so you can write Azure DevOps. Okay. Hands-on experience with version control system like Git. So here it is Git, GitHub, you can put a comma and you can write Azure repos.
In leading, how to put that? I mean, in release, engineer slash DevOps you have mentioned, right? How to
No, this is whatever that person has written, whosoever is this resume belongs to. Okay.
okay. I
Like for example, what post you are in as of now.
lead, say lead or manager kind of thing,
Lead and manager. So in the lead and manager, first you will mention whatever you do as a lead and manager.
right?
And then in the technical expertise, you will write all these things, whatever you know. Okay. You can always, since like it's obvious that you have become a manager or a lead, you have not become it in one day, like you have 14 years of experience. So
Hmm.
you must be having hands-on experience also, right?
Right.
So you can divide it like this. You can divide the managerial skills. You can write your managerial skills according to you. And then below
Uh,
that, you can write your technical skills. So in the
right.
technical skills, you can write all these things.
Yeah, yeah. Fine. Nice one. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So similar, other people can do like that. If you are lead, you can give your lead or managerial skills first, and then you can write your technical skills. And inside the technicals, or like for example, here it is written at a glance. Okay, but here you can write your company experience, like whatever company, you can give the name of the company, and then you can write it like uh, whatever technology you are working in. So you can write 4 plus years, 5 plus years in this technology, and as a manager. And then below you can write managerial skills, what you are doing over there as a manager, and what are the technical expertise you have as a manager in that company. So you can write all these things. Okay. So here it is written experience with Amazon cloud services like EC2, EBS. You can write here experience with Azure cloud services like virtual machine, storage account, Microsoft Entra ID, VM backups, all those things you can write over here. Hands-on experience with continuous integration tools like Jenkins. So you can write hands-on experience with continuous integration tools like Azure pipelines. Implemented continuous delivery pipeline, implemented Azure DevOps pipeline. Okay, all these things you can write over here. Good working knowledge of build script like shell. So you can write good working knowledge of build script like PowerShell. You can modify like that, right? Getting everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah. So design and develop deployed application onto several cloud-based solutions using configuration management tool like Ansible. Okay. So instead of configuration management tool Ansible, if you want, you can write that deployed application on several cloud, on not several cloud, on Azure cloud based solution using ARM templates you can write. Okay. Hands-on experience, Ansible cluster with high availability solutions using Ansible perform configuration management. Worked on monitoring tools. Now here you can mention monitoring tools. I'm not saying you have to take all the points. Whatever points fits you, you can take it. Okay. I'll share some 5, 6 types of resume with all these. You can, whatever fits you, you can keep it. Okay, and you can edit it according to you. Good knowledge of using different protocols. Oh, he has written like protocols. You can also write the protocols. You have worked with the NSG, Network Security Group. There you have set inbound and outbound rules. So you can write here good knowledge of virtual networking. Good knowledge of virtual networking. You can write over there. And comma, intersite connectivity, VNet peering, all those things you can write. Whatever you have learned in the admin part, you can write according with respect to the networking, whatever you have learned. You can mention no protocols like SSH, HTTP, HTTPS, SMTP. Skilled with cloud to design infrastructure, IaaS service, and platform as a service. You can take this line as it is. This is same for AWS, same for Azure. Okay, you can take this line as it is. Experience automated build platforms, continuous integration using DevOps. Then extensively worked on Jenkins by installing, configuring, and maintaining for the purpose of continuous integration and for end-to-end automation for all build deployment. So you can write extensively worked on Azure pipelines by configuring and for configuring and maintaining for the purpose of continuous integration and for end-to-end automation for all build and deployments. Using Jenkins, manage build code with authorization, extensive experience using Maven as a build tool. He has written that using Maven as a build tool for the building of deployable artifacts. Deployable artifacts. Spelling of artifacts is wrong here. Okay. So deployable artifacts. Jar, he has mentioned Java artifacts. Jar, var, EAR. You can mention .NET artifacts. So what are .NET artifacts? .dll files, .zip. These are .NET artifacts. Okay. Provided framework for automated deployment in Tomcat environment. Experience in production support engineer providing 24/7 support. Installed and set up Nagios server monitoring tool. You can write installed and set up Prometheus. You can write it. Strong experience in Amazon EC2 setting up instances. You can write strong experience in Azure virtual machine setting up instances. Now here it is written VPC, virtual private cloud. You can write virtual network and security groups. And instead of security group, you can write NSG, network security group. Okay. Creating IAM users. IAM is same for both. Okay. So creating IAM users and groups and maintaining the users access management. So all these things. Configuring topics for email and SMS. So these are not Azure services, so don't write these things. Okay, whatever is in Azure, you can write. Hands-on writing the Docker files for building this thing you can write. Working on Jenkins instead of Docker, if you want, you can write ACR, Azure Container Registry. Okay, so in Azure we have Azure Container Registry in place of Docker. So worked on Jenkins by installing all this application, good experience in application production support on Unix environment. If any one of you is having experience with Unix or Linux, please mention it. That will be helpful for you. Then technical summary he has written over here. Service delivery management, DevOps. What are the tools in DevOps are written over here. These things, technical summary in our resume, what we just created with that Canva, we have mentioned on the left hand side. So don't write it in the body of this already you mentioned as a technical skills. So don't write it. Professional experience you can write, qualification you can give on the left hand side only. These are technical skills and all. So don't repeat same thing each and every time. Okay, in this resume, like repeated same things many times. So don't repeat it. I think everyone got what we discussed now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll be sharing the resume. So you can edit using Canva, a resume builder, or if you know any other resume builder, you can from build it there also. No worries. Earlier, I used to build my resume using Edureka. There is a resume builder with Edureka, but they have shut down that service. I don't know why, but they have shut down now. So nowadays, I'm doing it with Canva only. Follow that. So let's see what we left with here. Three-way merge we have seen,
Mhm.
and then we have to see creating a pull request and commit changes to the main branch. Okay, so now you will be creating a pull request into the Azure DevOps, or you can say Azure repos. Okay, uh, let's go to Azure DevOps organization. So in the repos, so if you go in the repos, first thing here you will see all the files. Okay, so we have posted a project like Hello World app. All the files related to project you can see in the files. Then if you come to commit, now you can see all the commits what we did. See, if you do commit one by one, like one commit at a time, it will show you in a straight line. But what we did last, we committed it like we committed in the feature branch as well, we committed in the main branch as well. So now you are seeing the branches coming out, right? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Later on it got merged to the main only. So like this, earlier it was like we were doing one commit, so it was going with a straight line. Then
Mhm.
when we started multiple commits in like feature branches also, then the graph used to appear like this. So this can show you the graph. The graph you can see this type of graph in Visual Studio 22 also. There is an extension over there. You can download that extension and you can see that in Visual Studio as well. Okay, go to the extension in the Visual Studio, search for graph. Okay, and it will give you that extension, and you can install that extension, and there also you can see this kind of graph in the Visual Studio for your local. Okay, so this is for remote repo. Then how many pushes are there? You can see this, like see how many pushes till now. Okay, you can see that branches you can see from here, like as of now we have only main branch, so you have branches. You from the right hand side, you can create a new branch, you can delete the branch, you can view the files, you can view the history, you can lock. If you want, you can lock any branch. So generally in the organizations, people do this thing, like say for example, I created a feature branch for myself, for my use. I lock that branch out so that no other person can modify anything in that feature branch. So you can lock that branch. Then branching policies. So if I talk about branching policies, you can see the branching policies over here. See, for the main branch, all the branching policies will be displayed here. Like branch policies, first thing, require a minimum number of reviewer. Okay, you can enable this one. Minimum number of reviewers, 2. Okay. Allow requesters to approve their own changes. Prohibit, you can choose any of these things, whatever you want. Okay. Allow completion even if some reviewers vote to wait for or reject. Prohibit the most recent pusher from approving their own changes when new changes are pushed. Like all these things, whatever you according to you, you can approve like this. Require a minimum number of reviewers, 2. So whenever you create a pull request, at least you need to add 2 reviewers who are above you. Like you are a junior developer, or you are a developer, you are working on anything. Now you need 2 approvers to approve your pull request. Okay. So whenever you push any code from local to remote main, there will be a pull request created, and say there is a senior developer who will be reviewing. Second person can have maybe your scrum master or anyone who will be reviewing. So in this way you can keep it 1 also, 2 also, 3 also, whatever you want, you can keep it. Then check for linked work items. So if you enable this, so it's like two things.
Abhishek,
Huh?
yeah, regarding that approver, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, do we need to create some group to distinguish between like level 1, level 2?
No,
Because when we select 2, right? So, how
yes.
system will come to know he's a senior or junior or means all those things?
No, it's not like that. Actually, approver case is anyone you will be giving you the anyone, any one of you. Like it can be your colleague also. It's not like that. It can be a senior person only. Okay, but it should be a responsible. Like who is the responsible person to approve this. Like you will be knowing. You will be adding the approvers.
Yeah, right. But if we want to enforce, like whatever you said, right?
Mhm.
Because for best practices, I want to enforce that one approver from my certain selected people has to approve. Only then that that pull request can be merged.
Ha,
So how we can enforce that?
that option I'll show you. That option I'll show you. Okay. That is when you will going to the pull request screen. From there you can enable that. Here it's not in the branching.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, here also see, can you see this approvals and check?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, no worries. So check for linked work items. So it is required to check for the link, or you can keep it optional if you want. Okay, if there are some linked items to your request. Okay, then check for comment resolution. So check to see that all comments have been resolved on pull request. So there is a pull request created, but you can see there are some merge conflicts which are not resolved. Okay, still you are seeing some merge conflict. You cannot approve that.
Abhishek, 1 second. Check for linked work items is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the same branch or different branches, it will applied.
No, see, for example, uh,
Work item means that board wala, right?
I'm showing you. Wait, I'm showing you. So let's go to boards and then work items. Now, if you can see here, there are 2 tasks like which we created, which is related to the product backlog items. Like if you click on any item here, it will open and it will show you here related work. Like this is the parent one,
Okay.
is related to it. Or for example, just go to the first one only. Okay, means just go to the backlog item. Now you are doing something on this, and there is a related item work which is mentioned. So here you can see 2 related child items are there still. Okay. So whenever you will be creating a pull request regarding this product backlog item, or you are merging something from your local, you are merging some code.
Like how that code will be related to this item, child items, Abhishek? Like, see, 339 or 400 is there, right?
Mhm.
So ad page I'll be working. So optimized data, say some other guy will be working. Okay.
Yes.
So after that, it will be two
So
different
actually,
branches.
wait. Since this is a product backlog item, now
Mhm.
what will happen if I enable this check for, oh, sorry, if I enable this check for linked work items?
Mhm.
So it will directly show all these things that these are the linked items with this request. Okay. So they can go and check those work items as well. Like for completing this one, you need to complete these two, right?
Right.
Right. So if I enable this one from here, and that is required, that is not optional, that is required. If you set it to required, then definitely these two requests would have been completed. Then
Eh,
only.
How to track this individual requests, Abhishek, here? Like branch should be created on the item, right? Work item.
Mhm.
Where is that? Maybe in settings it should be.
Where?
Like for example, the previous thing. This one we have the two tasks, right? In child.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So for how we this particular work item will be mapped to some code changes.
Mhm.
Some branch it should be mapped, right? Link.
Mhm. So here as of now we have not given any branch and all, so
Oh.
it will not show. You have to
Okay,
add
so
any branch. Like
link type
we
is
are,
branch.
like we are, wait, like we are making
Uh,
policies for the main branch here.
okay,
Okay,
main branch.
you
Okay.
can set different policies for different branch. As of now we have main branch, so we are setting policies for the main branch. Now here you can see link branch, repository type this, branch master. Now this parts unlimited project was a template project, so here we don't have a main branch, here we have a master branch. So if you set some policies here, you will set it for the master branch. Okay.
Adding. Okay, cool.
Okay, so once you click on okay, once you link that master branch over here, then if you go and enable this policy for the master branch over there, then
Okay.
it will definitely check those items. Got it?
No, we are just checking main settings policies. Okay, this is in project settings, right? The which one? This game. Project.
What policies you are asking?
This particular tab where
Go,
did you,
no, go to repos.
right?
Inside the repo, in the main page, go to repos, then click on
Repos.
mm, go to demo project, go to repos, click on branches.
Okay.
You will see the branches.
Okay.
Okay. The
Policy.
right hand side, there is a three dot, more
Okay.
options in the branches section.
Okay.
There are branch
Branch policy.
policies.
Okay.
You can click on branch policies, you can see the branch policies. So you can set branch policies for each branch.
Mhm.
So this will work if this is my work item. As a customer, I want to view new tutorials and I have added some development work. I have added some branch. Say I have added the main branch over here. Now, whenever I'll be pushing something or I'll be creating a pull request for something related to that work, every time it will check for the linked work items. Got
Okay.
it what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Check for comment resolution means if there are some merge conflicts and all, so it will check for it. So you can enable this like required. This is required. Here also required and optional you can get. Here also you can get required and optional. Now limit merge types. Now control branch history by limiting the available types of merge when pull requests are completed. If you enable this, see there are different types of merges. Basic merge, squash merge, rebase and fast forward, and rebase with merge commit. Now, if you go with basic merge, preserve history exactly as it is happened during the development. So basic merge means whatever is done during the development, like in your local and all, exactly it will be going like that only. Like you are doing a commit in the feature branch, then you are merging it to the main branch. Simple strategy, like basic merge. Now, if we talk about rebase and fast forward, so here it is create a linear history by replying to the source branch commit into the target without a merge commit. Now, for example, I'm doing something into the feature branch, and now I want the same thing to be done in the main branch also. So without doing a merge, there is an option called git rebase. There is a command called git rebase. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, so you can use that command, and whatever you have done in your feature branch can be done in the main branch as well without running, like without checking out. Like first what you will do, you will go to the feature branch, you will make changes, you will add, you will commit, then from the feature branch you will switch it to the main branch, and then in the main branch you will be using git merge. Okay, but if you are directly in the main branch and you don't want to go to the feature branch, and whatever the changes earlier which are done in the feature branch you have to merge it to the main branch, you can use rebase option then. So directly. Okay, fast forward, it is called fast forward. Basic merge is no fast forward, this is fast forward. Okay, we'll see this. Then squash merge. So squash merge is like creates a linear history by considering the source branch commits into a single new commit on the target branch. Okay, so squash merge will will be like a rebase only, but it will take single commit. Like if you have done multiple commits in the rebase, it will take all the commits, but in the squash it will take as a single commit in the target branch. Okay, that is a squash merge option. And then rebase with merge commit. So creates a semi-linear history by replaying the source branch commits into the target and then creating a merge commit. So it will do the rebase, but it will do with the merge commit. Okay, so whatever the commit which is merged earlier to the main branch, so you can do that with the rebase option. So limit, you can choose any whatever you want. Like
So for each branch, we can design all these things, right?
yes, for each branch you can do this.
And in that work
Mostly
item,
people don't use these things. They use
ah,
basic merge only.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
I've not seen using all these features and all. Okay, oh, it's just features they have given. If anyone want to use, they can use it. Okay,
You will show us these things, Abhishek.
I'll show you squash merge. I'll show you rebase option. Okay.
Right. And in work items, we can map it to particular branch,
Yeah.
so that when we start doing things on it, it will directly impact on the particular branch.
Yes, we'll see that. We'll see that. Okay.
Okay.
Then build validation. Validate code by pre-merging and build pull request changes. Okay. Here, uh, in the build validation, if you want, add build policy. Okay. No build definitions found. Please add a new build definition before adding the build policies. So we'll see this option. Ha. Wait, this build validation. Okay, we don't have any pipelines as of now, maybe that's why. Okay, we'll see this one as well. Now security. So in the security, like Azure DevOps, you can have groups like readers, project administrators, contributors, build administrators, project collection service accounts, project collection administrators. So you can have like project collection administrator. What are the you can say policies or access, like bypass policies when completing pull request for project collection administrators. Okay, so not set, this is not set means whenever project collection administrators will create a pull request, so they can bypass the policies when they are completing the pull request. So as of now, like you can see, this is not set, you can allow or you can deny. Okay, for project collection administrator, bypass policies when pushing, not set, you can allow, you can deny. Contribute, okay, so allow. Now this is inherited, already taken, okay, by default, that's why it is written allow inherited. Edit policies, by default it is allowed, you can set it to deny also. Force push, not set. Okay,
Not set means allow only, right?
no, not set is nothing, can't do anything. Okay,
So, then allow,
not
allow
set means you will not find any option like that, force push and all. Okay,
Oh, okay.
you have to enable it from here, then only you will work on that, or you will find that option.
Okay.
Then manage permissions, yes, by default project collection administrator will manage the permission. Okay, remove others lock, yeah, this by default project collection administrator can remove the locks from other branches. Okay, so by default you can like. Now project collection build service account, as of now it is not set. Okay, project collection service account, then build administrators, contributors. Now mostly whenever the developers will be working, like either see developers or senior developers, mostly they will be having contributor access only. Junior developers also contributor access. Now like everything you can see, as of now it is not set, but you can set it accordingly. Like here contribute is allow inherited, rest other things you can set. Like for contributors I cannot set bypass policies, so I will deny it. Here also I'll deny it. Okay, like this. Then project administrators. Now project administrators, they can do anything, but this is not a good practice to bypass the policies. So never set all these things for anyone, like project administrators also. Okay, bypass policies and all. By default, why these are not set? Because that is not a good practice to bypass the policies. Everyone should follow those policies. If the policies are set, everyone should follow the policies. Either it can be an administrator, it can be a contributor. Okay, everyone should follow the policies. Whatever is inherited is by default. Now you can see the users here. Okay, this first user, then second user. Okay, now this is created by system. Okay, demo project build service, this user is created by system only. Okay, now detailed report, it will send me a detailed report. If I click on download detailed report, it will send me to my email. Okay, approvals and checks, add your first check. As of now we don't have. Okay, approvals. Allow approvers to approve their own runs. Okay, so can you see, you can add approvers from here. Okay, and you can set the rules in advance, like allow approvals to approve their own runs, you can do that. Control options you can give, like timeout, So for approving a request, so if a request is created, there can be a timeout to be set. Okay, timeout for 30 days, or timeout for 15 days, or timeout for 7 days. You can set. You can set timeout for hours also, like 24 hours. So if 24 hours a request is not passed or approved, it will time out. Later on, person has to again raise the request. So you can add approvers from here if you want to force, like these approvers should be there. Okay, so you can add these approvers from here.
Yeah, Abhishek. So
Mhm.
once we add approvers here, right? Like for example, 4, 5. So
Mhm.
only those approver will be able to approve the pull request. Correct?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So my question was like, I want to make two level, like level 1, level 2, right?
Mhm.
So only here I need to add seniors. So before the senior, I want the junior also to review.
Mhm.
So once they approve only.
That thing you can edit in the pull request itself, like level 1, level 2. Here you can just give the approver names. Okay, that thing you will see in the pull request section.
What happens if it expires?
Then you have to again raise a pull request.
Oh, then that is only I mean, that it closes.
Yes. Now, like after the timeout period, you cannot approve.
Okay, it remains like that only.
Yes.
Okay. For SLAs and audits, it's important, right, Abhishek? That record, even though if it expires.
Yes, it should not require
Expire,
expire. Yeah, it should not.
SLA.
Yeah, it's an SLA. Okay. Oh, then it will go on the approver only. Why you haven't approved or like.
Right, right.
But you should communicate properly as well. Okay, but it is set like that whenever a pull request is created, automatically
Mail will go.
there will be an email notification which will be sent.
Right.
Yeah, if you go to the notification
Okay.
section here,
Mhm.
you can set the notification. Okay,
Mhm.
for build complete, pull request reviewers added or
Added.
removed, the pull request changes. So if any reviewer is added or removed, then also a notification will be sent.
Right.
Pull request changes, if any change is raised, then also a notification will be sent. For pipelines, so if you create a pipelines, then run stage, like for example, uh, in pipelines also we have stage, like first stage, second stage. So first stage pipeline is completed, but going into the second stage, I need an approver.
Okay.
So a person should approve that stage, that pipeline should go to the second stage. So for
Okay.
that purpose only, first stage is completed, then a notification will go to the approver, and he
Mhm.
must go and approve the request so that it can go to the second stage. Manual validation. Okay. Manual validation pending. So a notification will be going that there is a manual intervention in the pipeline. You should go and approve that. Okay. So in the release pipeline, these are pipelines: release, manual intervention pending, deployment to these will I'll show you how a manual intervention is added, how it is approved, all those things, how you can get a notification in the email. I'll show you these all things. Okay. Uh, Tomorrow we'll be doing in the demo project only, in the repos part. Okay. In the repos part only, we'll make changes from here. We'll create a pull request. Once learn these things, then we'll go to the pipelines and create our first pipeline. Tomorrow we'll do, not tomorrow, on Saturday. Saturday I'll be taking a class of 2.5 hours at least. Okay, not 3 hours, so but 2.5 hours at least. Like if you all can come at 7:30, is it okay on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Ravi,
I'm
Like half an hour before the regular time.
Yeah, 7:30 will be too early, Abhishek. This Saturday,
7:45,
8 already.
8
We
only.
struggle a lot. Yeah, 8 itself is very.
I'm off on Saturday, so you can anchor calls anytime.
Okay, okay, then 8 to 10. Okay.
Sure.
Abhishek, I have a class at 9 o'clock, Abhishek.
So rest 30 minutes, you can see the recording now. No worries. 8 to 10, like 15-20 minutes will be extra. You can attend till 9:30 and then you can go if you want.
Mhm.
Okay, because at 10 I also having one class, like solution architect class. So that's what I'm saying. From
Mhm.
8 to either 9:45 or before that.
Or change our
Yeah.
thing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
No, I'll update it. Not Monday, Wednesday. I'm trying to do it regular 5 days a week so that we can complete early. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all days. Okay. I'm trying to do that. Wait. I'll update you in the group if I'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'll be sharing you the sample resumes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
Abhishek.
Nice day.